Say less. Plot armor won't save you now, Pierre. Question mark. Rude. Combat skills have left the chat. We did that. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. Welcome back. This is level 9, Tomb of Tihocan. We start off the level by dropping into some water. And we need to do a bit of swimming here, so prepare yourself. Do not surface right here, because you can't actually cannot surface. It is flooded, so come all the way to the end here where this little vent is. Turn around at the bottom, and let's pull this lever. It's going to drain the water from the area above. And hot tip, do a roll underwater whenever you pull a lever like that. Just makes it a little bit quicker for those of you that are not 100% comfortable swimming. Time is not on our sides when we are under the water. We're going to pull this switch that was previously unable to be pulled because we were underwater. It's going to open this door. Take out your pistols. There's a croc that needs our attention. And we can take care of it from up here on this gray block. Now that we are free of imminent danger of crocs and water, welcome! This is the end of the Greece arc. With the end of this arc comes the Egypt arc next, and it's definitely one of my favorites. Quite fitting for our tomb raiding bad bitch Lara Croft as well. This level is quite fast, actually. It only has 2 secrets and not that many pickups and not that many kills, so let's see how quickly we can get through this one. Starting off with this room, we have this block over here that we were just on shooting that croc. It looks like it's a movable block, but it's actually not. So no need to try to move that because it will not move. We will be moving it in just a moment when we flood this room with the switch up here at the top of the room. So climb up over here. And watch out, there are a couple of dart traps. We haven't rid ourselves of those yet. The dart traps have made a comeback in this one. We have one straight ahead and one over there on the right to kind of get you at all sides here. Love that for us. We're just going to run straight forward onto this platform and then keep going onto the other platform over there. So basically just run and jump and avoid those dart traps. This is the lever that we need to pull to flood the room. So once we do that, we can jump down and right into the water we go. As you can see, that gray block is now floating. And behind it, we have a small medi. Don't forget that. Scoop that up. Once you've collected that, we're going to pull up here and continue on. Don't know why I just did that. Drop into the water once again. We got another water section. So Lara cannot actually swim through this tunnel right here. We need to do a thing. So swim down to the bottom. We've got another lever that we have to pull. So what this one did is sped up the current that's up here. If you tried to swim through here previously, Lara would have not been able to do so. And as you can see, it kind of warps Lara through this tunnel like a wormhole so that she doesn't drown. You can surface here. There is a rat running around and it's kind of difficult to get up here without getting bitten, so let's just see what happens. But basically we're aiming for that movable block over there, and we can climb up on that and shoot it from above. And it seemed like it just bit Lara, but I didn't see any damage incurring, so I think we are good. Okay, once you've taken care of that, let's pull this out so we can climb up onto the platform above. And keep climbing. Turn to the left here. And up onto this platform. Back a little bit farther. Nope. A little bit too far, Lara. There we go. And up once more. All right, in this section, we've got 2 rooms. The one on the left is to get us to the rest of the level, and the one on the right has a secret. So where do you think we're heading next? If you would guess this room, that would be correct. And we have a wild Pierre that spawns. Let's try to see if we can take out the pistols and shoot him from here, although he seems to have disappeared around the corner. Get back here. Take out the pistols again, but I think he has disappeared. No, he hasn't. There's also a croc down here that we need to be aware of. Okay, I think Pierre is gone for now. Be careful, because there is a chomping machine that spawns right about here. So to deal with this one, once again, we're just going to wait until that second clang happens and then just standing jump through. Weave. Take out those pistols and... where is that croc? There it is. Yeah, combat skills have left the chat with that one. Don't even know what just occurred. So we're going to run down here into this room, pick up some shotgun shells. There are 2 shotgun shells and a magnum clip. This is the room that has the secret. It's a little bit tricky to spot. If you take a look over here, you can see what is very obviously a door. In the original, it was slightly less obvious, but still somewhat obvious. However, the tricky part is not where the secret is, it is how to activate it. So if you look over here, in each of the corners of this room, there are some tiles that look slightly different than the other ones around it. So again, in the original, it was less obvious, I would say. But yeah, see how this one has some gray spots on it? This one over here, same deal. And this one as well. What you need to do is stand on all of these tiles in sequence. So start with this one right across from the door. So step on that tile. Step on this one. And it's going to open that door to the secret. And there's the secret chime. So this one is going to involve a couple of jumps to get up to that platform and collect the secret. The jumps are not difficult though, so let's see if we can do this one in the first try. It should be easy breezy, but famous last words. So you're going to face the column here to the left as soon as you enter the doorway. You're going to jump backwards, then jump forward, jump forward again, and grab. Nothing too crazy. And we have a large medi and a shotgun shell. Ooh, 2 for 1. Once you are finished with the secret, we can head back the way that we came. Now keep in mind, actually I'll mention this as well. As far as the tiles go, I don't actually know how it activates the door because there's been a time that I've tried it where I stood on this tile, and then nothing happened until I stood over there on this tile in the corner. But then that time I just tried it, it was just the 2. I didn't have to come over here for this one at all, so... if you know how that works, let me know in the comments, but I'm not aware. Just give it a try. Just stand on all of the tiles until it opens the door. It's the best advice I can give you. So be careful here again, because these chomping doors will activate. So stand about a foot or so away from it, and on the second clang, standing jump. There we go. Be careful here. You don't want to really fall down here because you will incur damage. If you fall all the way down, don't land on this platform right ahead of us. So just standing jump. And to get over here to this left side, this left room, as you can see, there is a swinging blade trap here. This has come back to us I don't know if you've watched my previous video of the one where the swinging blade trap took Lara out. I fucked up in that one. Timing is crucial. So what you're going to do with this one is, if you'd like, do a quick save before you attempt this, which is what I'm going to do. Line yourself up, again, about a 45-degree angle as per usual. And when the blade is over in the alcove, so right there, when it's on its way back, that's when you're going to jump. So right about here, when it's on its way out. And Lara just hit the wall. She didn't get hit by the blade, so don't worry about that. Once you're over here, you are actually safe. So you can come over here, pick up the shotgun shell, and call it a day. Then to get over to this ledge, you're just going to line yourself up, 45-degree angle, and standing jump and grab. This room over here, be careful. Don't fall down. You will incur damage and or break your neck. We're actually above the secret room that we were just in. Fun fact. We're going to drop back and traverse all the way over to the right. We're going to pull a switch that is going to fill this place with water. Lots of water-related activities in these two levels, the Cistern and Tomb of Tihocan. And that sound that you just heard, that actually didn't open a new room or a new door anywhere, so that's why it wasn't shown. It's actually just opening and or closing the secret door. I believe it's closing the secret door. And I don't know why it does that there, but it does, and it kind of trips you up a bit, because you're like, did we just open a door somewhere? No, we did not. So pull this lever. The water sound didn't trigger, but I can promise you that it did fill this place with water. As you can see, you can just fall down and swim all the way over here and surface. There's no need to explore there because we were already in that secret room and collected all the pickups. And in this alcove over here, we have a rat that doesn't seem to spawn until you pass this tile. So take out your pistols and try to shoot it right away before it bites. Drop into the water again over here. We're going to swim all the way down to the right through some twisty turnies. And surface up here. So be careful in this room because as soon as you enter, there is a lioness that spawns. As you can see, there it is. Ignore that. Let's climb up here and shoot it from above. There are also two gorillas running around up there. We will take care of those after. Lioness first. And where is it going? It's gonna play that game with me, is it? Yes. Oh! Oh! 10 out of 10, do not recommend. Let's try that again. Sure, let's shoot the gorillas from above. Why not? Oof. Alright, once you have taken out the lioness, you're going to go over here to where it spawned from. And let's pull this lever behind here. That just opened a door where the gorillas are currently residing. So let's take care of those first. Yeah. Are you good, Lara? You okay? Just making sure. Lamau. Alright, this just requires a bit of patience, which I do not have. However, as the gorillas run around so quickly, shouldn't take too long to shoot them from here. And it helps when you actually shoot the gorilla and not the wall. Just FYI. And the camera just loves to glitch out right there as well. If the camera's ever doing that, just press the look button and try to combat that. There we go. Once you have eliminated those two threats, let's go over here and be very careful. Obviously, do not fall down into the spikes or backflip into the spikes. Over here on the left, there is a little bit of a crack, and it indicates as if the developers want you to grab that, traverse over, and then pull up, but you don't actually have to do that. You can just jump and grab right there, so don't really know what that's about. Question mark. And let's pick up this large medi and the golden key over here in the corner. Just be careful when you're exiting. Standing jump, avoid spikes. Sick. Alright, and once you've done all of those things, you're going to go over here into this room. If you previously came in here exploring, wondering what this was all about, well, you have to put a gold key into this spot to continue, because what that's going to do is raise these platforms here that are currently underwater all the way up so that Lara can jump across them and make it to the other side. So gold key required. And for some reason that triggered the Lara dropping into the water sound, but here we are. Here are the platforms, so you're just going to do some running jump action all the way over. There are no pickups in the water below and no kills. Just heads up. So no need to run around. Or I should say swim around. And pick up this small medi over here on the right. Don't forget about that. And here we are into this room. So the objective of this one is to open up all of the doors and collect all of the things. Obvi. How we're going to do that is over here there are a couple of tiles on the floor that look obviously different from the rest. And there is a movable block right here. And if you've guessed, we're going to move that movable block onto each tile. That would be correct. That is what we're going to do. We'll start off by moving it onto this one, then that one, then this one, and this one. Just do a little square. And once we've collected all of the things, we will eventually collect 2 rusty keys. We're going to put these where they go and continue on to the next area. So let's pull this movable block out and put it on the first tile. So doing this opens the doors. I don't know if I actually mentioned that. So each time you do this and put a movable block on a tile, you're going to jump up and take out your pistols because it's going to spawn an op pretty much every time. So this one's a gorilla. Once you've taken that out, I'm going to go to where that gorilla came from, which is this room over here. And we have some magnum clips in this alcove. Thank you for that. And some shotgun shells. Now this time, let's push it into the next tile, because pushing equals easier. / faster. We work smarter, not harder. Once again, jump up onto this movable block. And what this one actually did was open 2 doors. So it opened this one over there, and it opened this one straight ahead that released a gorilla. So take care of that gorilla running around. Let's let's go over here and see what happened in this room. We've got two little platforms, but only a pickup on one. Rude. Shotgun shells. That's it for this room. And let's go over here into this room above. Standing jump and grab. Nothing. I was literally just about to say nothing jump scares us in this room, but... Well, we have another chomping boy here. Let's... Let's deal with this one. Yes, so we do get jump scared in this one, just not by a critter. Let's pick up a rusty key number 1 over here and large medi. And beware that just as the other chomping blade did, this one also reactivates when you get close to it, like this. Let's save again, just for shits and gigs. Alright, back onto the movable block we go, and let's move this over here to the next tile. My soul 100% left my body with that one. 100%. Alright, back up onto movable block we go, and shooting rats we do. Thought we were rid of the rats. Not quite yet. And let's scoop up this small medi in this one. And finally, we are moving this block to that tile over there. Now this one actually doesn't trigger any critters. But to be careful before you enter, this one also has a trap. This one has the boulder trap. Again, we have welcomed that one back. And as you can see, there is a small medi right there on the floor. Do not be tempted to scoop that up right now. Because the boulders will crash to Lara. There's one on either side that triggers as soon as you jump down. So just ignore that for now and climb up here onto this alcove. Lara is safe here. And scoop up rusty key number 2. Again, don't let your intrusive thoughts take over for you. No scooping up of small medis. Once the boulder traps are done, then you can scoop it up and move along. Now that we have 2 rusty keys, let's put these where they go. So this one over here, it doesn't matter which one you put in which. Either will work. That just made me feel cool. Love when I can do a little flippy flip and it works. As opposed to me doing flips and falling into spikes and or falling off ledges, which is very on brand for me. Hey, this banger has returned. Love this one. Okay, so don't fall down here because Lara will immediately slide all the way down into the next area of the level and you will miss a secret. So we will not be doing that just now. What we're going to do is angle Lara at about a 45-degree angle, so she is facing the wall over here. We're going to do a series of jumps. So let's save first, just in case this doesn't work out for us. So you're going to do standing jump number 1, standing jump number 2, standing jump number 3, standing jump number 4, and slide down. And we made it. Now this one over here, what we're going to do is, as you can tell, the secret chime has not yet chimed because the secret hasn't finished yet. We have more to go in the form of breakaway tiles that look like they are floating. Don't really know how that works, but again, video game logic at its finest. So this one's going to involve a little bit of some jumping and flipping action, as I was just talking about. Flipping. So, yeah, if you didn't save previously, you might want to save right here and try this a couple of times if you fail the first time, because Lord knows I did. So, what you will do is standing jump straight forward onto this one. Then you're just going to standing flip to the left, standing jump ahead once, standing jump again onto the next tile, and then standing flip to the right to get onto that tile straight ahead. So, that was a lot of explaining, but just watch and do as I do. There we go. Now as you can see, or as you could hear, the secret chime chimed. So let's pick up these Uzi clips and Magnum clips. That was a good one. It was a good one in the fact that it was a very well hidden secret, because if you just slide down, obviously you would not be able to tell that this was even here. So one of my favorites for that reason, and then I also love the secrets that have like sequences of jumps and flips involved. So a 2-for-1 with this secret. And once you're ready, then you can slide down here. Ooh, glitch. Glitchy glitch, and you're gonna drop into the water, swim all the way straight forward, and ignore that croc swimming around. And when you see this gray platform, you're gonna swim over you're gonna swim over here and pull up, and then take care of the croc from here. Now, just a warning, if you are for some reason swimming around in this area, don't go over there to the left, because there are times that Lara can get kind of trapped in that alcove right there, and then you can't continue with the level. You actually have to reload. Just a heads up, and you also don't need to swim around in this area whatsoever, because there are no pickups or secrets or anything like that, so disregard. We're gonna do some climbing here and twisty turnies. Also, that secret that we just collected, that was secret 2 of 2, so as I said at the beginning, that is it for secrets in this level. Now right here, as you can see, there is a switch over there on that wall. To get there, all we're going to do is a running jump onto this platform and climb up. Let's pull this. Now that just opened a door in a conspicuous room that we have not seen yet. So let's go find where that is. You're gonna jump into the water. Lara lets out her signature little scream that she does when you've jumped and fallen way too far. Do some twisty-turny swims here. Swims? Question mark? Swimming? Question mark? And, as you can see, we've got an area up here. This is the Tomb of Tihocan, so we've made it. Don't climb up just yet. We will be doing that in just a moment. We're going to hold off for now. We need to go to that room that we just opened the door in. And how we're going to do that is swim over to the right of the tomb. So you're swimming, I don't know, floating, I guess, right here. And you're going to swim down. And this little area right over here with the rock that has the white tip on the bottom, you're going to swim underneath that. Slightly hidden. And there's the door. This is the room that we just opened. There's a switch that we need to pull here to open the door of the tomb. So let's head that way, because there's actually no need to explore this area either. This underwater lake area here around the tomb, because there are no pickups. Nothing else to look forward for, or look forward to, I should say, in this area, so we can just move along. And where am I headed to? That is unknown. So now we can pull up here. Hey. Another good banger has triggered. Just keep in mind right here that there are 2 statues on either side of this tomb. And spoiler alert, they are not actually statues. They are called centaurs, and they will give you sleep paralysis. If you've never seen one of these before, they're quite terrifying. And the one on the left is going to spawn as soon as you kind of pass this area right here with these two columns on either side. But the right one does not spawn until you come back out of the tomb. So if you want all of the kills, then you can spawn them and kill them both. But if you don't care about the kills, you can ignore it completely. Say less. Once you come in here, you're actually safe from the centaur, so that can just be avoided.
A little late for the prize giving, no?
LOL.
It is the taking part which counts.
Not Pierre speaking with his French accent. Alright, let's take out the pistols and just do some ducking and hiding around these columns because we don't need to do anything too special with Pierre right at this moment. As thankfully, this is your last confrontation with Pierre. Plot armor won't save you now, Pierre. GG's! We have taken care of him, finally. Our health took a little bit of an L here, though. Let's pop a large medi. Actually, hold up. Let's not do that, because we're almost at the end of the level. That's right. Let's not waste metapacks. Okay, so we've got a couple of pickups here that Pierre has so kindly left for us. Thank you for that parting gift. Let's loot Pierre's corpse. And what do we have? Magnum clips, a golden key, and the other part of the SCION. Yes, we did that. So now, if you take a look, Lara has 2 parts of the SCION. Sick. So we've got a couple of pickups here to collect before we end the level. Gonna jump up onto this movable, well, it's not a movable block, I guess it's just a block. Jump up onto this block on either side of the door and pick up a magnum clip. That is the door to exit the level right there. So on the opposite side, we have another magnum clip, same spot. And with that, we are on our way. Jump up over here. This is where we're going to put that golden key, but first there is a large medi over here in this corner, easily forgotten. Scoop that up. And let's put golden key where it goes. Gold key, I always call it golden key. And right beyond Pierre's corpse is the door that just opened to the end of the level. And FYI, this platform right here in the middle of the room doesn't actually do anything. This was where Pierre presumably picked up that part of the SCION. So just a heads up about that. As well, as soon as we enter this room, we've got a couple of cutscenes that trigger, and as per usual, I will not be showing those because you don't care about the cutscenes. You are here for the gameplay. Tomb of Tihocan. We have 42 minutes and 51 seconds. I said at the top of this level that it was actually a very quick level. The only reason it took that long is because I died and had to go all the way back to the previous spot that I had saved. That is that. Secrets found, 2 of 2, pickups 26 of 26, and kills 15 because we missed those centaurs. Next up is level 10, City of Kamoon. I will see you in the next video. On to Egypt we go.